I do have some doubts to that. Zoom game, of course we're zooming game. Look at that gigantic model wall. As you know, it's a little small for a model wall. And way too many crow's nests. Still want to be able to go through there. Let's check on something. Alright, that part is out. YouTube is good on their end. Mic is working, so that's good. So let's continue where we left off. Oh, hello, you two. Just gotta. Kinda. Right, we still can't do that. What? You fucking bastards, you left me. They went around and just left me there. Oh, that's not that. Right, where's the damn remote? I want to hear two. Only 1, 2. That should be enough to not be picked up by the mic so it doesn't repeat itself. But still be loud enough to where I can hear it.
Sir, are you ready? Can we weigh anchor? We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon.
Good.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
Yeah, we already did all that last time.
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect. Follow me.
I am so eager to discover Tir Friddy. My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures. As big as buildings.
That's
Creatures
right.
as big as buildings.
I heard a rumor that
Ooh, new
Norse
chest.
even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Nauts are strange, but they're not idiots. The beast is awoken!
Those conniving, piss-distilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need ropes! We must contain it! Help!
Come now, let's lend them a hand.
Contain it, you say? It's more like we're gonna kill it.
Watch out! Take a step back, sir!
Take a step to the side.
Kurt! Captain! Keep my cousin safe!
Alright, I think I picked up what's the point of it. Oh, can't hit me. But I can't do any attack anymore, okay. Run around. Unbalance these things. There we go.
Greenblood, how do you fare?
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never
Not
seen a
really.
beast
I
this
couldn't even
size.
use my weapon at all.
It's quite
I
extraordinary.
was reducing my
Cousin!
pistol.
What a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I had the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Was it? I just sat there pushing a singular button. I wouldn't consider that epic at all. Can I just loot it? Oh. I can hide. Okay. Skills, yes. Firearms do more damage. I was feeling I was gonna go for I was doing the blades earlier, but well, considering I just wasn't able to use it at all for that fight. Yeah, no point. Let's just slightly recover health. Tempting. I mean, while we are still here, but the charisma one is also kind of worth it. But not picking just so much more valuable. Ooh, full of talent trophy. Alright. Oh, there we go. So where do we go now? Do we head to the hole, or the breach in the hole? Or we go over that way? Ah, so the man was our boat. Are we actually able to go this way now?
Gentlemen, your cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He has a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
Captain last aboard the ship, that is suspicious.
Stations, lads! Weigh anchor and ready her to wear! Lively now, lively! Catch me a wind!
His eye color is really weird. I don't quite trust him. Alright, that's a nice looking area, I guess. Custom markers, okay, that seems pretty basic. That's extremely basic for this type of game at all. I don't need why you need to be in the tip section. It's like, oh yes, you know this base thing that's been in every game of this kind for the past 20 or so years? Yes, well you can do this in this game as well. Right, we have 3 ships. What do you see there, Captain?
Tear Freddy! Ahoy!
Alright, we are playing Greedfall. Yes, we are aware. Kinda why we are here in the first place. We got my phone.
Charming welcoming committee. Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so... indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you are quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
I am truly sorry. These doctors should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along. Go and trouble the Naughts. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that would be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
No, not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are!
To your health.
Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed. Then I will have to thank him
With
later
an admiral,
for this
you
most
say?
marvelous voyage.
I
Excellency,
do like Navy
lead
stuff,
me to the
so...
palace, I beg you.
Those
And
last
whenever
control
possible,
ships, that'd
go
be great.
by way of all the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence! We must wait for our escort!
No need. Have no fear, for I am here to defend you, my lady.
I've been scullied.
Oh.
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it.
Ah, hello,
she just
Coyote.
ordered me to give you any assistance you might
I see you have no new
This
profile
request
picture.
doesn't seem to please you.
Don't take offense,
very
but
nice
it's not pleasant
helmet,
for
I
a
must
captain
say.
to abandon his ship. In any case, here I am at your service for a while.
I should just have him now. Wrong
Greenblood,
guy.
do you need something?
No.
I must leave you.
Yeah. I want to talk to Vasco.
Desarde, can I do anything for you?
Hey,
You seem to be mad at me for some reason. Do you still resent the fact that I called your ship a boat?
No, it has nothing to do with that. Nobility makes me uncomfortable. I'm sorry if I was rude.
That's fine.
I can't blame you. Most nobles are tiresome. I hope that I've managed to change this poor first impression of me.
You have? I was wrong about you. You are different. I should have realized that sooner. I hope you can forgive my manners. It was foolish of me. Did you want anything else?
How you become a Naught? Why not?
How did you become a Naught?
I
As
can
you
use
may have
it.
guessed, I am
I should not
I was
even
given
bother
to
with the
the
puns.
Naughts when I was a little child. For
The
a
puns are
reason
so
unknown.
fun.
I think I was originally from the
Yeah, I
congregation,
can't stop.
but I have no memory of my family. I took my first steps on the deck of a ship. That's all I can remember. Did you want anything else?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's... Oh, we can ask the same thing again.
I must leave you.
Alright. Free stuff? Free stuff? Ooh, free stuff. Huzzah. I want on the ship. Let me be on the ship. You know, I feel like Constantine's gonna get killed already. Hello, sir, who's just standing there not actually doing anything. very good NPC placement. Although to be fair, he's probably more productive than a real life NPC. Because he's not obstructing anyone, he's just standing there, not in the way. Karens take note. That's what a real NPC should do. Not bother people. So for this city, that tree would definitely have been cut down like a long time ago. Is that just like... I was hoping that they would have at least like made it to where it gets cut around to fit the tree, but no. It just goes right through the tree. And he's just standing at a door. Real useful. That's not the exact same tree from... It looks exactly the same. Like first person, that'd be much better. Yes, the exact tree. That close to the other one. Alright, worker, I hate to tell you, but there's nothing actually there. Yeah, there's nothing there that would actually require a pickaxe of any sort. So I don't really know what to tell him. I honestly have no clue what these NPCs are. Of the real life ones... Ooh, climb. Real life ones are more questionable. I feel like I'm gonna get mugged here. Can I do underneath here? I can so fit underneath that. Yes, oh, real life NPCs. I guess it would be someone whose intelligence level is so low that you question how they can do basic bodily functions, even when they're supposed to be pretty much automated for us. It's like breathing. How did they manage to do that? Or especially when they speak. Jumping requires vigor of level 2. But jumping is like the most basic. Like, apart from sprinting, it's the most basic maneuver you can do in these type of games. Why would we not have access to that? They're somewhat building a house. So this type of weird boarding down there wouldn't be there at all. Oh wow, moving is hard. I did not expect it to be that hard. Well, continue exploring this weird late 1500s city. This is a weird square. Hello, sir.
Your Excellency, it is an honor.
How do you even know who I am? I just got here. I literally just arrived. Did the guards go out with pictures of our faces and like, this is Lord da 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 da. You shall address them as Your Excellency before we arrive or something?
Come closer, good people. Liquor and wine from the continent.
Liquor and wine, alright, what is it? Well, go on, what is liquor and wine you speak of? What? In this type of game, I think the last game I've seen that actually lets you drink, regardless of your character's age or anything like that, is Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Oh, there's a cutscene here, I guess.
Atuai, sien sradi dau quint. Da dagudach me in.
Attention,
know you?
soldier.
Let me pass. I must see the chief of your village. Whatever could be so funny.
Now, who would you be to seek an audience with the governor?
I am Siora, daughter of Vladnid. My mother is Amal, the chief of our clan. I am here as an emissary of my people, and I must see your chief, your governor.
So you are a princess, then?
A what?
Let her pass! Your Majesty, I shall present you to the governor. Come.
Princess, Majesty, you are most confusing. But thank you for your help.
Alright, I have no clue what we're doing here, but alright. Let's see if she's lost. You know, I kind of want to keep Vasco, but he's just worse in almost every regard. So, endurance level 9 versus level 6. Although, that's sore, right? I was doing like this. So, that's just level 6, level 9, 12 versus 9, 12, 15. Where's heavy armors? Knows how to handle guns with great ease, though. Guns are nice, but considering that the controls for this game, at least combat-wise, are very bad, I'll mostly be just loading a pistol and firing. So I'll need a tank. Sorry, Vasco, you're out the team. Oh, I do want to speak with her.
Honor Manawi, do you need something?
To learn your language, at least. That seems to make it will be something very important. So it says that there are 4 messages now. Yeah, looking at the live chat thing, I only see 2. YouTube, you lied to me. Whether she really thought you were a native.
The first time you saw me, did you really think I was a native?
Aside from the way you dress, you resemble a native. I have never seen an Onol Manawi amongst the Renaigse before. Is it so surprising that I made this mistake?
And this thing, I feel like it would be a bit more unsettling at first, like oh, they look just like us. Then, wait, they're not? Like, that might be a little bit unsettling for some. There we go. That's half for me. Howard, this seems
No,
more
I
funny.
understand. And I hope that this singular appearance makes me more attractive to you.
Perhaps if your difference wasn't merely physical, but your heart is evidently the heart of a Renaigse. Anything else?
Alright. I don't see where her father was brought up in conversation prior to this, but alright, why not?
I've never heard you talk about your father. Who was he?
He was the
I'm not saying that
demigod
there's
of
5.
our clan.
I can only
He
only see
died
the
many
same 2.
cycles ago.
YouTube, you
But
lied to me.
This
I'll
memory
have
is
to
still
reset
painful.
that.
So we usually avoid the subject.
What happened to him?
He was killed
Ah, there
as
it
he
is.
tried to escape the lions who wanted to capture him. My mother never really recovered from it.
Guten Tag.
This is one of the reasons why she decided to go to war.
Yes, hello.
Anything else?
I
I
must leave you.
completely
See you
missed
later.
what she had to say about her father, but I don't think it's too relevant, for the moment at least. Or does that say find Constantine at the palace? At the palace. Well, let's just back up, take a look. That does not look like a palace. In any way. In we go. Ah, governor's place. Oh, palace. In here. Ooh, a library. I do like libraries. Right, out we go. So it must be second floor then. What are you doing there, sir? Alright, just keep scrubbing that wall.
There you are, dear cousin. What is this? Who is this amazing person in your company?
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid, daughter of Meb. My mother is the Mal, the chief of our clan.
I am honored to make your acquaintance, Siora. This is incredible. You look so much alike you could be related. If you would allow me, Princess, I would like to confer a mission to my cousin. You need to visit the governors of the bridge and Teleme, to give them my formal regards, that sort of thing, but also to discover what they've managed to learn. They've been here much longer than we have. Perhaps they've made some inroads to finding a cure for the Malachor.
Forgive me, Mal, but I have a request for you. My people needs your help.
I thought we might discuss matters together at leisure, but please, speak your piece.
The Lions, the Bridge Alliance and my people are at war. My mother has sent me to you in search of allies. I fear that without your help, our clan will suffer great horrors. We have already lost so many souls.
This seems a sensible request. You know, though, we cannot go to war with our neighbors.
Perhaps there's a way to negotiate a ceasefire. The time to see things more clearly.
Excellent idea. I would be completely lost without you. Go and parley with, the Queen, dear cousin. Try and put an end to confrontations for the time being.
I will come with you. It will take more than one person to convince my mother to lay down our weapons.
Perfect. Take Kurt along with you and anyone you feel useful. I've been told that the roads are not safe. Safe travels, dear cousin. And watch out for yourself. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you.
He seems like the person that would just is just gonna sit in the chair. They even put a little wood planks up for him too. They're trying to make him feel like royalty. How adorable. When do we kill him? He seems far too incompetent to actually do anything. That I expect him to be dead by the time we get back.
Do you have a moment?
Yeah, what did you got to say?
Thank you for coming. I know that you're very busy, but I need your help.
I'm listening, sir.
This island is vast, and we only know a tiny part of it.
You've been there how many years?
Your uncle has asked me to draw maps to facilitate the merchants' travels. Alas, I'm slightly too old to be roaming the paths, setting up camps here and there. So I'd appreciate it if, as you travel, you mark the places you deem to be safe on your map.
Very well. I will take care of it, Professor.
That seems fair.
I knew I could count on you. One
Yeah,
more
that
thing.
really actually does
Do
seem
you
like a pretty
remember
fair
that
request.
gigantic creature
I'll
that
do
you
it.
defeated in Serene?
Well, it probably does it on its own
Bringing a specimen to the
anyway.
city was obviously not
Because
a good idea.
player being able to
An
do what the
accident
player
was
wants in a
inevitable.
game, that's unheard
But
of.
according to my sources, there are others of them on this
Except
island.
for in the
Your
18
uncle
plus
wishes
games,
to know
oddly
more
enough.
about them. I know that a scholar of the Alliance,
Yeah, I wonder
Professor
how that works out.
Serafedin, has also taken an interest in these creatures. I tried to contact him, but apparently he disappeared during an expedition to study them. Naturally, I cannot ask you to rummage through the entire island looking for him, but if you can find any trace of him, his studies on these giant creatures could be immensely useful.
Very well. If I find anything out, I'll let you know.
The
And
road to
find missing
knowledge
person.
is long
Got
and
it.
difficult, but this is the price of wisdom, Desade.
Anything else along the way? Ooh, the question mark. Well, I don't know what the question mark is, but I'm gonna go for it. What is with the tiling on this floor? Oh wow, a whole 6 people. That's a lot. Is it you? Not you, Kurt. This person here. Alright, they're on the roof, perhaps? Can I get back here? Is someone there? Doesn't appear to be, but there is a question mark space there. And we don't get it once we're outside either. So do we at any point get a list of our quest? Like, can we do many at once, or do we not get to do that? Meet with the Bridge Alliance governor. That appears to be a more, well, a better alternative than just go to the side being attacked. Because if one side's attacking, the other is defending, and you want to set up a ceasefire between the two, you don't go to negotiate a ceasefire with the one defending first, because they're the ones defending, they're the ones being attacked. If they lay down their arms to comply with a ceasefire to negotiate peace, then it's, well, if the other side doesn't know it yet, it's just going to be a massacre. So definitely not going to be. Oh, before the departure. Didn't I already do this though? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. I just didn't negotiate or prepare lace during cleaning pills. I just didn't touch the coin yard. Oh well. I wonder if I have to go back and complete that quest. Like, just finish the last little thing. Oh, it's to set up a camp in different regions. The regions appear to be many. I can set up many camps, so that seems useful. No, let's not do that one there. Right, it's the other one. High complete quest, there we go. Let's meet with the Bridge Alliance first. Really? I can't even... Great. The most basic of things can't even be done. Of course, YouTube really doesn't like me today. Keeps saying that... Oh. There's a new comment in the live chat thing. Meanwhile, it doesn't actually let me see them. How unfortunate. Ooh, random quest here. Let's see what it is.
Atuoi! Can you help me?
Yes, what appears to...
Bertir Tumad on Olmenawi. Why are you dressed like this?
Hello. I'm not one of your people. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
A legate? Is that someone important?
Indeed. I'm in charge of diplomatic relationships with other nations.
Okay,
so you'll be able to
I like
help
that
me.
idea. Good.
My chief sent me to trade some items with your village. But there are these Bod Irony who do not want me to set up shop here.
These what?
Bod Irony. The Ironbacks. The warriors who protect this village. Every time I come, they take my items without giving me anything in exchange. Please, I don't understand how things work here.
Very well. Stay here. I'll try to clear this up.
Adlo Redar on Olmenawi. May the earth always be sturdy under your footsteps.
Well, let's do that first then. I feel that's in every direction, is it not? So their village is a mere 287 meters away. If these buildings were here, we'd be able to see it. Well, it's like a blacksmith, you say? What is this? The 1100s? Why would the blacksmith be out in the open? That's like the most important job for this type of area. A place that's not the open door to the wild. Huh. What do you know? It is. So, about like 400 years in the past, the most important jobs were always placed towards the center of the city. So if anything were to happen, for example, let's say a breach was to happen at the East Gate, which is right there, they wouldn't instantly lose the people providing all the weaponry to protect the city, which would be the blacksmith. Oh no, the blacksmith will be the first person to die in this scenario. Very useful. I keep pressing the wrong thing for this. Aspiring merchant. Alright, we go this way. Ah, a mere Manfred. What would the Germans be doing here? This is supposed to be a town of Labrador. Oh, well, let's get this cleared up as we can.
Well, I'll be damned, it's Captain Kurt.
Manfred! Still a quartermaster?
Always, as you can see. What can I do for you?
I met an islander in the streets who was complaining to me about the guard's behavior.
Really?
It would seem that patrols have confiscated the goods he was hoping to sell several times.
Oh, I see. Indeed, I've been told about this man. The problem, Your Excellency, is that our orders are strict. Merchants who do not have a patent ratified by the Minister cannot sell their goods in the street. And since your islander doesn't have one, I doubt he even knows what it is, my men have no choice but to confiscate his knickknacks.
I see. Thanks for clarifying that. I'll talk to the Minister.
Is there anything else?
That's it. Obtain a patent. Well, no, that's not how that works. Patents are something completely different. A license, perhaps. That would be the right thing for this type of scenario.
We've come to find you regarding the merchandise that Kurt was taking care of.
Ah, the commander's cargo, yes. I was told that had come in. And so he's got you working on this. Lucky Kurt. It helps to have friends in high places.
Is everything in order?
Alas, no. Our merchandise has been unloaded into one of those dock storehouses. They're well guarded. A little less at night, but in spite of that, we weren't able to get them back.
Since these crates are registered in the ship's manifest, make an official request.
The modification of the manifest might have fooled a quartermaster, but it won't fool the Port Authority. We'd have too many details to explain to them, and our commander would not like that.
What? Is he waiting for us to bring them to him then?
No, of course not. But Kurt needs to find the right storehouse, as well as a discreet way to get in. And he must also mark the crates
So
that belong to
basically,
us.
Why is that? They're already marked with an inscription.
Most of the men are illiterate. A coloured mark will stick out for them to find. But they need to be quick about it. They won't have the time to decipher a name.
I see. Well, let's see what we're able to do.
Is there anything else?
No,
well,
thank you.
this makes things far more complicated in a sense.
How are we to know in which warehouse we'll find this
So
damn
this,
cargo?
I'm afraid we're going to have to take a look at all of them.
yep, in every last one of them. How unfortunate. Alright, back to obtain a patent or a trading license. Can we really go up this way? No, well, technically we could. I want more ammunition, not leather and... What? Wow, that's just sad. Can I jump up that? Oh, come on, that's an easy thing to get up. Just put a foot on to the brick here that sticks out, and arms up there, and pull yourself up. Done. That's the lazy way to do it. You can even just jump up if you want. Oh look, we're going back to this place. Nope. There are some games where the going back and forth can be useful. However, this game does not really appear to be worth that. Free stuff. Ooh, what is down here? Definitely not where we're supposed to be. Then again, not like anyone can tell us what to do. It looks like we're going to the diplomatic relations guy. Do they even... Where's that dust even coming from? A really weird place to put an office, but sure.
Minister.
Your Excellency, it is always an honor. How may I serve you?
Alright, let's obtain a patent or a trading license, to be more specific.
I would like to talk to you about an islander who's trying to set up shop in our city. Since he doesn't have a patent, his wares get confiscated as soon as he receives them.
And you want me to provide him with the said patent? I would be delighted to show you the procedure to follow so that we may study his request. You'll understand that we cannot give an authorization without having determined the value of the goods beforehand.
Fair.
We must determine the tax rate according to this value, determine the best emplacement for this business. In short, these things take time.
That they do,
a lot
yes.
of time.
Well, 50-50, but really just insist.
I'm certain that my cousin will be delighted to hear that our relations with the natives are progressing in a significant way. And he will probably
Though that
be
would
very
be
grateful
nice,
to the minister who helped their first
showing
merchant
favor
to set up
towards
shop in our
any
city.
individual
Perhaps,
of
Your
any kind.
Excellency, but our governor wouldn't be pleased if I didn't determine the fitting tax rates.
Minister, allow me to insist.
Alas, your insistence will not change a thing. I
That
heard
is
your
good, it
request
should
and
not.
it will be processed. It is only a matter of a few months. Would you
Few
like
months,
anything
that,
else?
you know, that is too long. Especially for what you described. At best, it would, well, at this longest, it would take no more than a week or two. At the longest.
What exactly is your role here?
I am tasked with advising Governor Constantine about business matters, and I make sure that all business contracts are established properly and are favorable to us.
You know,
I'm
that's the
responsible
issue.
for setting taxes on goods based on their value, among other things. It is an exciting job that requires the utmost care. Would you like anything else?
That'll be all.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
So can I come the
This
fuck off
pencil
already?
pusher is as rigid as a halberd. Do you know how to make him change his mind?
Sir de Corsilion knows all the subtleties of courtiers. He'll know how to convince him.
Really now? When it comes to trading relations, wait, we have to go. Oh. What? Is it really having me go back and forth in the same building? It's in the room across the hall. Of course it would be. Also, one other issue for this time period. Female guards. Though some females were trained, were accepted to be trained as guards, nowhere near as relevant as they are in this game. Random keys. Why would there be random keys on the table? That doesn't seem like the brightest idea. That's what has to be in here then. I am confused, game. To the quest thing. Ask to Sicilian. No, it's something before that. Very confusing. This truly is. Hello, person mopping on the floor. With like the smallest brush ever. Sicilian, we have come to speak. Wherever you are. Are you Sir Sicilian? I need to speak with Mr. Sicilian, but I have no clue where to find him. Is it you? That's Vasco. Of course not. Just random nobles. How about you, random god? Nope. Balcony with no entrance of any kind? I'm not picking level 3. Or key.
I don't have the key.
We don't? How unfortunate. Oh. An extra hidden staircase. Of sorts. I guess the governor's palace. Were we not in it before? Well then, this is an interesting room. Alright. So, given the time period, that is 100% actual human skeleton. Though a very weird pose for it. The weird part is that that's illegal given in this time period. In, like everywhere in the world. So why is that here?
Sir de Corsilion.
The Sade, my young student. What can I do for you?
Yeah, that.
I would like to enlist your help in making the Minister of Commercial Affairs see reason.
Did our finicky Minister of Paperwork bother you?
He refuses to speed up the procedure to create a patent needed by a native merchant. The poor man has already had his wares confiscated several times. Despite the fact that if he were given permission to set up shop in our city, it would certainly improve relations with our neighbors.
I'm not surprised. This man really loves to lose himself in writing up pointless paragraphs. Let me write you a recommendation letter.
A recommendation
You'll see
letter?
my seal, and I'm certain
That's completely
that you'll become more
pointless.
compliant.
Thank you for your help, sir.
Don't mention it. Always delighted to help you, and to bother this annoying little man. Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
I do like the sound of him.
Looking forward to
Well,
seeing you
his
again,
manner of
Sir de Corsinio.
progressing. Of progressing things along, I must say. A good old professional trolling. Well, trolling a professional setting. Between co-workers. Oh, random pictures on the wall. Because pictures on the wall means picture on the wall. Oh. Hello, nobles who just magically appear out of thin air. Good to see you as well. Alright, back into the library. The way this place is set up is just so weird. I don't like it at all one bit.
Your Excellency, it is always an
Sure it
honor.
is.
How may I serve you?
Back
I
to
would
this.
like to have another discussion with you about the patent for the merchant whom I told you about.
As I explained, these things take time. But I'm listening.
Sir de Corsinio was kind enough to give me a letter addressed to you.
A letter of recommendation, I suppose. I see. I have no other choice but to
That's not how that
accept
things
your
work, but
request.
sure. I'll take
But
it, why
I
not?
hope all merchants will not make use of the same special favors.
Well, of course not.
Here's the patent that will allow your protege to legally pursue his activity in the city. You should give him this copy. The other one will be kept in the archives. However, one of my representatives will visit his stall for the estimation and to determine the tax rate in accordance with the...
Thanks a lot, Minister. Looking forward to seeing you again.
Would you like anything else?
No. It's
That'll
just
be all.
Goodbye,
sad to
Your
see this,
Excellency.
really. It's so wrong. Tax rates based off the individual goods was never really ever a thing. Like, even nowadays that's not a thing. Like, there are different classes of things, but overall it was still like a, just like a, well, for a merchant to set up a trading stall of sorts in a foreign city, need to purchase the stall, purchase the license to trade, and then pay the constant fee, which was normally about like 40 or so percent.
You came back.
But it would never really
terrible happened.
ever be
What is
favorable towards
I was
the
just bringing you the patent you needed
hosting
to set up
nation
shop.
or city.
The Bud Irony came back, and they took my cousin away. He came to bring us animal pelts and new objects from the village. But the warriors came back. They took everything he was bringing me. And they also took him. I don't know what they will do with him. Please, bring him back to me.
I don't see why they would have arrested your cousin, but I'll try to find out.
Yeah, I really don't see why they would bother. Ooh, free stuff. Just, well, back to that place. Free stuff. Yeah, this name doesn't really make much sense to me. Well, let's figure out what's going on then.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
I've come to see you again to talk about the Islander merchant. I managed to obtain a license for him, but he informed me that while I was taking care of this, his cousin, who was making a delivery for him, was arrested.
I'm sorry, Your Excellency. especially considering you've managed to obtain an official authorization for him. I'm afraid my men ran out of patience when they saw this hunter making deliveries for the merchant again. They wanted to confiscate his cargo, but the lad resisted, and he was thrown in jail for disorderly conduct. If you want to set him free, that's where you must go. Sorry, again, Your Excellency. I should have known you'd managed to obtain the necessary license for your protege and told the patrol.
Is there anything else?
That's it.
No, thank you.
And when did we take this merchant on under our steed? Like, when did we do this? Like, we already stepping way over the line in the first place, but yeah, let's just go bust him out of prison. Why not, right? Oh, it's still in this place. This doesn't look like a prison. But alright. Wrong room. Ah, down the stairs we go. This looks even less like a prison. Through here, perhaps? Again, even less like a prison. Okay, I can just open it. Armory. Anything that's free? Anything? Oh, come on, I so deserve something from this place. I want a set of armor. It's just lying around there anyway.
Hello, what can I do for you?
I'm looking for a prisoner. A native who should have been brought here recently.
You're a bit late. He was sent to fight in the arena.
What?
In the arena? So this man was judged? Who pronounced the sentence?
Whoa there! Do you really think that we would organize a proper trial for a savage? He attacked some guards. He's lucky he wasn't gunned down right there and then. At least in the arena, he has a chance of survival since apparently he's a hunter.
This man was only defending the goods he was bringing to his cousin. And now he has to fight for his life.
I have no hand in this. I'm not the one who made this decision. They brought him here and then they took him away, that's all.
What did you do with the goods he had with him?
They got confiscated, put in the storeroom like all the rest. Anything else?
Well, alright. So first, if we were in a position to actually clean up the island, so to say, he would instantly be fired on the spot. Regards to arrested him, would not be cleaned up. They'd be fine, but not necessarily. Yeah, no, the guards that arrested him, they would be completely fine. They didn't really do anything wrong in the first place. Their job is to simply patrol and keep the area safe. What? Oh, I can actually attack with my weapon now. So, random assault in the night? Okay, free stuff, I guess. Come on. Let me loot the corpses. 6 gold coins, oh so many. And free stuff. I do like free stuff. Free stuff is free stuff. I see free stuff everywhere. It's great. Oh, right. Retrieve the goods. Back in we go. Where the storeroom is in the first place? I've got no clue. Wouldn't be here by any chance, would it? I mean, this isn't the armory, but sure. They just let people into the armory. It's like... Is this area perhaps the storeroom? Perhaps upstairs then. Here then. Yes, yes it is. Alright. Perhaps. I don't know what I just swapped out, but I got something. Was that the goods? Probably not. No, it was not. Okay, where else is there? Ah. Well, that seems helpful. Let me in. I'll pretend I didn't see anything. You may continue on standing there. Right, this is the way down. Perhaps it's that place with the armor racks? Random bedroom. Free stuff. I'm picking up a 3? Well, screw you. I wanted the free stuff. It was my free stuff. Free stuff. 3 gold coins just laying around. I'll be rich at this point. Alright, where's the damn stairs at? Ah, here you all stairs. Down we go. Really, it's just in this place. This is really not where it should be. Yeah, what? Be a victor in... so I gotta go into the arena now. Why do I gotta go into the arena? Aren't I the person in charge of diplomatic relations with foreign nations? Well, in terms of trade. Alright, the arena's... Ooh, more free stuff. I'll take as much ammo as I can get. Ammo is ammo. Now, I was told there was going to be an arena, but it doesn't seem like an arena of any kind. It's just a tavern.
This part of the establishment is reserved for regular customers who paid an entry fee. Sorry, but I can't let you in.
$25 it.
In that case, allow me to pay the fee.
We're delighted to have you as a regular customer, Your Excellency. Have fun.
Have fun, you say? How about shut this place down, most likely? Go to the coin arena. Okay, well, what's the coin arena actually gonna be? Because it seems like it's an illegal operation of sorts. Where did this cave come from? Arena Master. Go to Freeman.
And welcome to the arena. Is this your first time?
It is.
Excellent. The crowd just loves to see new faces. So, are you ready to rise to the challenge? Or would you like a little reminder of the rules before jumping in? Unless, of course, you're just here to go over the basics and get in some practice.
What?
I wish to fight alongside the island hunter that was captured.
Really? You'd have to go in alone. Your friends will need to stay in the stands. Are you sure that this prisoner is worth risking your life for?
Of course. So why not, right?
This man has been the victim of terrible injustice. I cannot stand aside without doing anything.
Oh, that's extremely noble of you. But it's just the sort of crazy idea that the crowd loves. I have to warn you, though. If you want to fight now, you will lose your bonus in the running challenges. So, what'll it be?
What challenges? I'm just falling now.
Justice cannot wait. I'm ready to fight.
Hold on.
Excellent.
Justice can always wait.
In that case,
Well, it's
the
blind
arena
anyway, so...
awaits
Well, it's
you.
supposed to be. It used to be a while back. Up the ass it goes. Come on, make me like it. Run the back ahead. Let us get two-shotted. I just got two-shotted. Alright. So, be a victor in the arena. So I'm definitely underleveled for this. Ooh, campfire. Gather the companions, you say. Let's sleep. 11 minutes. Let's go till dawn. And we are clearly underleveled for this area. So, quest achieved. Well, how do I even get out? That's to the barracks, but we're not. We didn't get into the barracks. We got in through the tavern. So how do we get out through the tavern then? This game really does not make much sense at times. Well, let's go to the barracks. Alright, barracks, let's see what you look like. Because it should not be a tavern. Well, from what we've been told. So, sorry, person we left in there. You're on your own. I can't even really damage them yet. Well, would you look at that? This place looks oddly similar to the tavern. What do you know? What is the tavern? Well, now, something seems odd. Is it a tavern or a barracks? Which is it, game? Okay, so we can't finish that one. In the Professor's footsteps. Probably not. We'll set up camps with that. I'm pretty sure these are things that we'll just end up doing as we go along, without really doing much. Wrong thing again. Old countries in a new world. Town never like a dog. Alright. Bridge Alliance, ask for the Malachor. And while we're there, we should probably be able to do something. Ooh. Well, I want to study Curious. That's a lot better. All these are exactly the same. Except there's a little shoulder pad looking thing. Yeah, this really is a bad thing there. We can do our base suit, which is... Wait, is that as bad or as good? That's as bad. As bad or as good. Oh, this... That's just sad. Old stained shirt, just complete garbage. Better gloves. Perhaps. Well, this does increase our armor value. Nope, none looks better than the other, alright. So the thick blacksmith's gloves. The craftsmanship is tempting. So the swinging gloves, I need endurance 1. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that you have to specialize in certain things as use the early on stuff. It's unfortunate, but later on we should be able to. So it's just better in every way. I don't know what making out of leather changes, but Okay. Alright, what do we have in our bag? Wrong thing again. We appear to have more stuff. A blackened short sword. Now this is the only one that's got the proper length, although that... Wait, hold on. That is the most basic sword you could possibly ever do. And that will not kill anything. Unless you try to poke it, but it would probably break. That looks extremely fragile. It looks like someone just took up a little rod of steel and just sanded down parts to make it look somewhat sharp. Oh, and it's only on the one side either? I really don't like this game now. This went from like a 4 to what's most likely going to be a 2. Okay, that 2 might be a bit generous. Well, let's what date is this one here? The North Road. Ah, exploration. Alright. I don't quite like this here area. Is this a coal? No, it's an iron mine. I was thinking, is this perhaps a coal mine? That's something the Brits did in Tel so it would be feasible and believable for the where this world is meant to be set in. Can I climb? Oh, that's an easy one to just jump up. I feel like the correct answer to this one is just go around the damn thing. But hey, free stuff, right? Yep, so we're heading down. Come on, this is an easy wall to go up. Why can't we go up? Right, we can't jump. Well, can we grab a pickaxe and mine the... Really? So they need pickaxes on the... Sir, you're missing all 3. How did we get a ruby from that? Oh, this is a very poorly made game. Like, oh no, it's too high. We can't put our foot on this and just walk up. Yeah, I'm not liking this game one bit anymore. The Man-O-War got me to stick in for more, but the basic controls are so bad. Like, we can't even jump. Like, what's an adventure type game without the ability to jump? Can I pick the berries? What type of berries are these? Hawthorn? Hawthorn's not that big. That's definitely not Hawthorne. Travel? Wait, what? Is it really that? Okay. I have no understanding of how this is meant to work. But okay, so we can't even just walk to the other places. We have to walk to the end of an area to go to another. None of it's connected. It's just... This feels like Final Fantasy VII or something. That's like, what, a PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 game? Damn, I was right to say that it's good for a PlayStation 2 game. Why is Vasco here? Alright, what quest do you have?
I have a favor to ask.
Ask
Very well.
away.
I'm listening.
Do you remember the story of Jonah?
Of course.
Well, I'm like him. A donation to the sea. My family also gave me to the Nords. I don't know anything about my real family, except that they are probably affluent and from the congregation. When I was born, the Nords and the merchant princes had a complex relationship. I must have been used to settle a debt or forge a truce, but that doesn't matter. The mystery of my origins has now become an obsession. I need to know where I come from. If I
You
were
just want to know where you're
patient enough,
from?
I'd wait to become a fleet commander,
Okay.
then I would be told. But since being laid off, such a promotion seems somewhat improbable.
And you want me to help you find this information?
You understand correctly. The records of all seamen stationed on the island are in their respective ports. Mine must be in the harbor office in New Serene, and it must contain my family name. But if I go there, I'd be spotted right away. Could you go there and bring the file to me?
You're the only person that actually makes sense to be there. How would I pull it off? I'll pull it off until later.
Another time, maybe. Alas, I'm too busy at the moment.
I understand. Come back when you have more time. Did you want anything else?
No.
I must leave you.
Alright, so you just do it now, or you don't do it at all? Store, take. Place seems useless. Hello, good sir. Okay, it's a much better looking blade. What is that hole? There are holes in the blade. There are holes in this blade. Why are you selling it? This needs to be scrapped for materials at best. That's not a rapier. That is nowhere near a rapier. Or rapier, as the English seem to call it. I mean, the guard is somewhat like it, I guess, but even that's pretty far off. And it's meant to be very long, very thin, and not full of holes. Like, okay, what, like, that sword gets hit, That's gonna shatter on the spot. Like, if you try to block with this sword, though you never really should ever, but if you were to try, because you have nothing else on you, like a shield, which you really should have, always, realistically, like, this sword wouldn't even try to deflect it. It would just break on the spot. So you still have terrible wares. I will never purchase anything from you whatsoever. Wait, what? That there's the travel space? So, you go from area to a safe travel space to the next area. And not just walk from location to location. That's sad. What? Okay, even GTA let you go through bushes. And that's saying something, because those trees were invincible. And this tree's been tapped, from the looks of it. Yeah, that tree was tapped alright. That's another 500 meters. What was that thing? Oh, is it any good? Time to find out. Ah, there's 3 of them. Let's only fight the one. Oh, there's more than 3. Alright, at least they aren't invincible, that's good. There's like a combination between a bear and I don't know what. They're like giant beavers. Only strike. Alright, time to loot whatever these things are. They are beasts. The Bozor? It's a weird name. Hawthorne at least. Ah, random person. Just out there. Sir, you're being stalked. Like there's literally a beast right there looking at you. Do you want me to take care of it, or? I mean, I guess we should. There's a pack right there.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
I feel like they have like 5 times my health. That's right, Kurt, go for it. I'm a kill stealer, Kurt. That's what I do. Yes, I shall not fight. But I will loot. Because free stuff is free stuff, and I will always take free stuff. So to be warned, I will criticize it. Didn't I already loot this then? Oh, two of them. Their asses just molded perfectly together, though. So that, at the very least, is questionable. Well, we've got some distance to make. And I very much do... Oh, look. There's even more. Let's up our thing. This is the shot. I have no clue what that is. Now this one. Alright, it's already have. I see. So next up would be long blades. I have no need for double-handed blades. Level 9 is our next point. But I do want charisma level 1. So charisma will seem like it'll let us escape a lot of things. So that's probably going to be my next point, but the lockpick science, you say? This seems useless. Lockpicking seems more useful. Unless they would let me both... Ah, we're playing Skyrim now, are we? Well, time to fight these two. Or 3? Yep, 3. Oh, I just got up, get off me. She has the sword of fire. I want it. Oh, I cut. You're a little slow. Okay, so even looting seems to be more difficult in this game than it would be in others. Can't say that I like it. Alright, so 150 meters. Hello, fox. Can I pet the fox? Can I pet the fox? I want to pet the fox. Okay, bye, fox. Yeah, so... where is this governor meant to be? That's not another teleport thing, is it? Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Yeah, I might not even finish this game at all. Like, I don't think I'll even make a third stream about this. 5. Mist, can I please have that sword of yours? Or at least something similar? Well, and it's the same little travel area as well. So just in the past hour and a half, my opinion of this game has gone from about a 4.5, like 4.6, to struggling to reach a 1. Magnificent feathers. What are that as magnificent? Well, I very much do hope that within the next hour and a half, this game can somehow convince me that it's not complete shit. How would they hide an entire city from the... Well, you know, most games that do this like a... Well, doesn't load too much of the game, so it's easier to run on whatever platform you're using. At the very least, have like a vague image of what it is you're heading towards in the distance. Well, this now, there's nothing. How would you hide in? Ooh, this does have a. It does have a nice wall. This looks like. Alright, the crenellations might be good. I don't know. I can't get up there yet. But no.
Halt! In the name of the Enlightened One, present yourself.
Enlightened
Sir
One?
Desarde, emissary of the Congregation of Merchants on Tirfredi. I have come to present my regards to your governor.
We have been expecting your visit, Your Excellency. Welcome. May he light your way.
Who is he? Alright guys, I want to get up here, but I can't even look up? Really? So, where's the gate? Like seriously, where is the gate? So they went through the trouble of making a moat. It's not even a bridge. It's not even a bridge. It's just straight stone. Which makes this moat impossible. You know, let's take a close look at this wall. I was suddenly very happy. But this, like, they even had a moat and everything. The crenellations look like they might be good. But, no. Like, if this, like, had a bridge, well, if it was a bridge instead, like, let the water flow underneath it like it's supposed to, that'd be golden. And here at the side of the banks here, it's all wood, so once you're in, you're in. You don't get out. Apart from the rent. What? Why? So you can just grab onto that, pull yourself out? That's completely pointless. So I need to find a way to get up there. If those kind of... It's just... Hold on. Did they try to make machicolations without actually making them? Like the arrow loops up, arrow holes up there, that seems alright, but that tower thing there, that is sticking way too far out to actually work functionally. Like that, apply physics to that and it'll just collapse on itself. So how do I get... What is the point of this? What are the point of these stairs? There's no point to those stairs whatsoever. So how would a city guard get onto the wall to defend the city? Accommodations? I care not for that. There appears to be something up there. Maybe. Hello there, miss. Barrack Street. Alright, but how do the guards get onto the wall to defend? Wait, that's not... Okay, I really need to get an vantage point on this. If that's as thin as I think it is, what's going on here? That's nothing. Alright, if you already want in, you step on that box, hop on over, done. That says Coin Street Barracks. Not too important. I need to find a way on that wall. There does not yet appear to be one. Although from what I've seen thus far, that wall appears to be maybe at most a meter thick, which it should be 2 meters thick. Like even on the lowest end, if we're talking like at 400 AD, the walls were like 1.5 meters thick. Let's get like one good catapult shot onto that wall and it collapses. This is not thick enough. Wait, what is the point of having this just lay in the street here? That'd be such an inconvenience. Like, oh, it's that thing in the center that we have to pick up our cart for. This way up? How would I... Seems completely pointless. So they have a scaffolding of sorts, but they've no way to actually get onto the scaffolding. I see. This team appears to be just one disappointment after another, at a constant rate. Ah, Church Street. Free stuff. Hooray. No amount of free stuff can actually fix this, however. So there's no actual way to get onto the walls, which is a very big problem. Place of punishment, you say? I don't know how I like the sound of that, but I'll hell, I'm out.
Do you renounce your gods? Answer me.
Why are you doing this?
It's the Christians again.
Behold your so-called gods. You are demons. They burn. They are nothing. You shed tears for this creature while your heart should be full of joy, welcoming the light. Forget your pagan foul teachings. Embrace the true faith.
You are mad.
Renounce your God!
Pistol to the back of the head, anyone? Yeah, so that is clearly a declaration of war, if there's not already war.
Inquisitor.
So we're here to negotiate peace between the two warring factions.
You! Stop where you are.
Oh, I'm moving.
The pagan stink of these soulless natives taints you. You bring demon-spawned barbarians through our gates.
This man just killed some helpless soul in front of our eyes, and he calls us barbarians.
Who are you to address with such familiarity?
I am the Inquisitor Aloysius, and you will be going nowhere lest your answers give me satisfaction. Do you believe that the God of Light is the one and only God?
Don't tell me that you are going to humor this crazed assassin.
If I want to complete my mission, I believe I have no other choice.
Diplomatic function. Renounce. No, just complete. Like, go to complete war with that over this. Like, that is realistically the only option I can foresee.
I'm not a believer. What are you going to do now? Burn me at the stake?
Your very presence in our holy city is outrageous blasphemy. May he guide my hand.
To my help! And death to the others!
Close to Issa, Stiri.
Move away!
Can we kill him already? No. Oh.
Enough! This time brute force has prevailed, but the light always triumphs in the end. I will not forget our encounter, and I am certain that we shall meet again.
Reputation -1? I don't care. They declared war, and I continued. Simple as that. Well, I am intrigued to see what this moose thing is. Meet the governor and ask what the Malachar on quest. Alright, can we take a... What is this meant to be? There is absolutely no reason to have an interior wall of this manner. Actually, you have your very bad crenellations here. Because realistically, they should be sloped downwards to the point where, like, looking up, you don't see a thing, but if you're looking down, you can still shoot your arrows or guns straight down. As straight down as possible without exposing yourself. That's the whole point of crenellations. Well, at least the height appears to be somewhat okay. It should be a little higher if I'm at the same height as it is on the other side. As for the crenellations, yeah, it really should be sloped a little, but yeah. Oh, is that a terrace without a way to actually get onto it? There are benches, but how do you even get there in the first place? Yeah, they got a very nice little garden looking place, but no way to get to it. That completely gets rid of the whole purpose of it in the first place. Alright, what's the point of this railing exactly? This railing serves absolutely no purpose whatsoever. Alright, like I can see what they tried to do with that, but it's in no way needed. It's made of stone. I hope they have some sort of central pillars for that central towers they got going on there. Oh, this one little building here. Yeah, I very much like that one building. That is very well made. Yeah, that's very well made indeed. The things at the top there, I've absolutely no clue what those are meant to be for. But let's meet this governor.
Young man, pardon me, are you not part of the new governor's entourage?
I'm his cousin, and I'm accompanying him on his mission to Tir-Fredi. What can I do for you, Father?
Bishop Petrus. How divinely fortunate this is. Did you know that I had the honor of meeting you at your uncle's court when you were a child? I would never have imagined that you would grow up to resemble the island natives so closely.
The island was yet to be discovered. How could you have known?
You haven't lost your clever little tongue. You were always quite a remarkable young boy. I'm on my way to New Serene as an ambassador to the new governor. Do you think there would be room for me to accompany you? The roads are not truly safe.
I must first meet the Mother Cardinal to present my respects on behalf of my cousin.
I will accompany you, and then we can take the road together. I'm so happy our paths have crossed once again.
Well, are you ready to go to war? 'Cause I am. I very much do like war. Oh, he just randomly joins us. Is that it? Alrighty then. Is it me, or does this building look eerily similar to a prior one? No, can't go there, so we can't know for certain. Exact same thing there, but different paintings, but realistically that doesn't really change anything. It's still the
Your
same building.
Eminence, in the name of the Congregation of Merchants, I present my best regards.
May the light bless you and accompany you on these grounds with inspired guidance.
I thank you. We truly wish that this visit will strengthen the ties between our two nations.
I learned that you crossed paths with that of Inquisitor Aloysius. I'm extremely sorry that this visit took a violent turn. Aloysius's faith is sometimes too absolute. I hope that you have it in you to look beyond it and forgive his zeal.
Another subject brings me as well. The Malachor. The horrible blood plague decimating our peoples.
A terrible matter that worries us all and reveals our imperfections and sinful nature. For he would never have allowed such an evil to spread without a deeper reason, a fault. Our theologians are certain that the Malachor is the work of a curse, and we have discovered that this island is home to a cult that venerates willfully a horrifying demon.
A demon? An evil spirit? It's very strange. Oh, I know no clan that worships this sort of troubled spirit.
We must unearth this cult and tear it out by its sinister, sinful roots. We started to investigate a village not far from here, where strange happenings have been reported.
I have begun investigations, and I confirm that a demon is certainly active in the area.
Alas, the population is very secretive, and we have great difficulty gleaning any useful information. But if the congregation would help us in this matter, in other words, if the Malachor troubles your cousin as much as myself, report to His Majesty that the destruction of this pagan cult is the only way to eradicate the plague, and his help in obtaining any information from the natives would be extremely welcomed.
Be certain that your message will be transmitted, Mother Cardinal. I look forward to our next encounter.
But I want to go to war. Oh, well, he can use magic too, so he's probably going to be more used than Kurt. So they have the same levels and stuff. You can use all main weapons, balance portion. Okay. Suspicious. 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 Alright then, everyone's suspicious of me. Great. Alright, Kurt, I see no reason why you'd be suspicious of me, but alright. Off the team you go. Action, coin dot. Natives and them. Yeah, they're all shit, realistically. Yeah, I'm really not liking this game one bit. Definitely a... Yeah, I don't think I'll ever really pick up the controller for this game ever. Ooh, we can see a ship. Alright, triple masts. Probably a man of war. It's not actually moving. Though it is pretty far out, so it should be moving. Or I guess it must be just very shallow in that area. Now here. Alright. There's plenty enough rooms to do a date of sorts. Place of punishment. This Inquisitor, can we kill him yet? Meet the Bridgeline's governor and ask him. Didn't we just do that? Yeah, I'm fairly certain that we just did that. So this city did bring some hopes that I might potentially look at this game for another session, but yeah, no. I definitely won't ever even consider it. Ooh, no goat. Can't pet the goat. Oh, it's a ram, but close enough. Can I pet it? Can I pet you? Really? Fine, I won't. Well, let's look at this forward outpost then. Hello, forward outpost. What can I do for you? Oh. Right, you gotta travel again. Have we been on the rest road yet? Pretty sure we've only been to the east and north gates. I haven't seen a west gate yet. Ah, right. Things. Exit travel pause. Of course. What's this? Oh, another animation studio receiving hate for something. Of course that would be the case. Why would it not be? Another 400 meters.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle.
Hello, bandits. What can I do for you? I already do like my pistols, so I'll just keep using them. Pistol. Oh, he's on fire. Why was he no longer on fire? There's the last corpse. One more. It's in those. Oh, the next are two more. Something way off over there in the distance. Ah, this is that was the east gate we were at. Was it the rest road? Eastern Gate. Alright, so this is Eastern Gate then. Also, where are we heading then? Give me your feathers. Oh look, another teleport thing, of course. $12, you say? It's gonna take us 12 hours to go for that little distance? Labrador is not that big. You can traverse the entire island in a single day. By a car, of course, but if you're running, like this character is, without stopping, God tears down, I suppose. I would. Never mind. Like, I'm not gonna bother fighting. Oh, and don't stun me. Damn, she's good at this. I want the flaming sword too. So why am I even trying to collect the loot from this? I won't even pick up the game after this anyway. Was that giant pile of shit a random fragment of wall? Alright. Give me your feathers. Not how you run with a sword. Wait, where's my Seath anyway? Do we just grab our weapons out of thin air? Okay. Random rocks.
I need a bit of practice.
So we could climb that. And so upgrade vigor if at all possible. Let's travel. To go from here to there, that would take about, if you're walking, about 12 hours or so. If you're running, then shifting to walking, catch your breath and running again, type of thing, that'll take you maybe 8 hours. If you don't like stop to eat or anything. It's really not that big an island. But we're not even stopping when running, we're just going. It's mostly taking us an entire day or so. Like, sure, infrastructure is not the same as it is nowadays, but not that bad. That's not like it's actually ever really changed. The only thing that's changed is the roads now. And loading times for how this game is really long. It's such a really short loading time for what this type of game is. And for how this game does its adventure type thing. Let's see, what type of... What are you? I don't know what that is. I don't want to find out.
Halt! What's your destination, my lord?
Just into town. I am an emissary of the congregation and am here to discuss matters with your governor. Why the checkpoint?
We've got orders to verify all comings and goings. The roads are becoming dangerous. Do you have anything particular to report?
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Well then, good travels, my lord.
What would be out of the ordinary anyway? Would it be the flaming sword that she has by any chance? Because, well, that'd be out of the ordinary for me. Their city looks extremely familiar. It's almost like we've seen it before. You know, this here I like, but I also extremely hate. Like, how the planks are laid here, that is how you would do like a temporary bridge thing, so you can still get across while you're making the actual bridge. So they got the stonework done, that's great, but they never finished the bridge. A singular cart will crash right through this. I would know, I've experienced these building these type of bridges in the first place. I'd use more trees than planks, because trees are more stable. And they'll last a little longer. Set up camp. Well, it's a nice looking camp, I guess. And a lot of bread. Was that like a save point there? Yeah, the companions. Workbench. Just okay. Alright, this looking a lot nicer. Please have a gate.
Halt! Your names, titles, and business at hand.
Sir de Sardet, emissary of the Congregation of Merchants on Tier Fredi. I have come to present my regards to your governor.
Your papers seem to be in order. Welcome to Hikmet, Your
Papers?
Excellency.
What papers? We didn't have any papers in the first place. What papers is there to mention? Well, to present. Or to check if they are in place. So we don't have papers for this. Okay, vaulted ceiling. Okay, that is amazing. But in the complete wrong spot. Where's the gatehouse? This here should be a gatehouse. Although seeing the vaulted ceiling, that's nice. That's a very good addition. But it's in the complete wrong spot.
Come closer. Come closer. All my wares are in the vanguard of progress.
Of course, there's a lot more stone used here. Is this in a... Again, the vaulted ceiling, very great addition, but not... You don't use vaulted ceilings in walls. You made this a gatehouse. What's the point of this here? So the thickness of this here wall, it's great. 2, 3, maybe even 4 meters thick. That's great for defense. And this is an interior wall too. So when assailants breach the primary wall, if that ever does happen, there's a fallback to the next area. So for here, this is...
You'd better go and meet this governor without me. We are at war. I'm not certain that I can remain calm if I see such a man.
I think it would be better for me to stay here if you want to preserve your image with the Alliance. My mere presence by your side would be perceived as an insult.
Oh, I thought you were going to stay behind.
What can I do for you, my child?
What was your role at my uncle's court? Were you already an ambassador?
No. But I was part of the embassy. I had only just started my career as a diplomat back then. Taleme was hoping to convert the congregation, and they had sent me to spread the word. I tried to teach you some of the basics because you had a predisposition for magic, but you were so young. You preferred to run around the halls with a wooden sword in hand, chasing your cousin.
Sounds like fun.
I'll see you later, Father.
Take care, my...
So weren't they both just speaking about not coming?
Your Excellency, I'm very sorry, but I can't let you in. For safety reasons, people from Taleme are not tolerated at the palace. Do you understand?
Yes, of course. I'm so dangerous that I could attack the palace all by myself.
Alright. So is there a way to not bring them with me? Why is this double crenellated? There's absolutely no reason for that of any kind. Though very smart to have the castle surrounded by water. That's great. So the only... Is that... I thought it might have been something that's supposed to be the case, but it's not. The water just flows beneath the castle as well. That's not how water works. And so I look like I gotta go all the way back up to that camp. Up there. Is there like a camp inside this area? The Sarday resident. We just have a residence here. Oh, hello everyone. Sleeping, you say? So...
Honor Manawi, do you need something?
I must leave you. See you later.
Yeah, how do I leave them all behind? Right, how exactly do I do that? Oh look, it's this exact same house again. Except it's in different places. What, we actually sleep in the bed? No, completely pointless. So how do I leave my team behind? Or I disband the team? Be the Kurt to do so. Coin jobs, natives, still them. Wait, so I need to add... What? Add Kurt, team done. Alright, Vasco, it's up to you then. So I need to bring 2 with me. I wonder if any of them are actually going to be allowed through. Well, they haven't complained about it yet. Well, at the very least, the wallpaper's gone. I'll give them that. And it's a nicer floor, too. But seriously? The exact same marbles? And look, the same room.
Your Excellence, it is an honor to meet you.
Is
Allow me to present my sincerest regards in the name of the Congregation of Merchants.
And allow me to wish you and your cousin a warm welcome to the island, in the hopes that this visit will help prolong the profitable relations between our 2 nations.
Likewise. Nevertheless, another question brings me. The Malachor. The Prince d'Orsay hopes that these new shores will bring us new possibilities. Even a remedy.
It is an area that concerns us greatly, but be assured we are studying it acutely. Our doctors and alchemists are particularly interested in the flora of the Isle. It's extremely varied and different from our own. In fact, we have sent a group of explorers into a very promising sector. Alas, we've had no news from them for quite some time now. We are hoping that nothing has happened. We would have sent a patrol to investigate, but we cruelly lack the means to do so. The natives have proven aggressive, even hostile to our studies, and have attacked us regularly. We are obligated to maintain all of our able-bodied men here in order to protect the city, but we would be happy to share with you the results of our research if...
Your Excellency.
This insolent interruption is untimely and unwelcome.
I deeply regret, Excellency, but one of our frontier posts has just suffered a brutal attack.
Report then, and be precise.
The natives attacked us by surprise. Our men were massacred. Our frontier post is lost.
One more act of barbarity. Dismissed, soldier. Where was I? Yes. We would be most pleased to share our discoveries with our allies if your cousin would send us a party to help us find our lost expedition. I could show you to which region they were sent.
Find them myself,
I thank you for the information and will let him know.
If you are of a mind to accord me another request, I would be truly grateful.
I'm listening.
As you have not failed to observe, our troops, as well as our caravans, have been suffering incessant attacks. The merchants,
that's how guerrilla warfare works. Yes, that is how it works.
And certain goods have become scarce. Captain Rainhild, who commands our outpost in the plains, has communicated his incapacity to protect them. Considering that certain of your own fellow countrymen are involved.
You would like me to lend a hand? I will see what I can do, Your Excellency.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
Ask about the war with
And
them.
what of this conflict with Thélème on Tir Freddy?
Officially, we are at war. But we have never waged war openly here. Of course, we did not rejoice when they set up camp on the Isle, and we expected the worst. But it seems that their only concern is to convert the natives into believing their ridiculous teachings. They represent
agree on
no
that
true
part.
danger to us. At least, not for the time being. And to be frank, we have plenty of other concerns that demand our attention.
Could you tell me a little about your city?
Hikmet is the oldest city on the island. We began construction of its first buildings 15 years ago, shortly after the discovery of the island. A magnificent city, where the great minds of the time were united in a common goal. Here you could find the best doctors, the greatest engineers, and the most eminent savants. In everyone's eyes, this island has great promise. And Hikmet is the city that allows us to make good on that promise.
Right.
I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lord.
Back out we go. So now we are in a position to, at the very least, attempt to begin negotiations for a ceasefire for further negotiations for peace between the two warring tribes of the natives and this city. However, I don't think I'll ever get to see it. Just frankly, it seems too plain, boring. Oh, time to change up the team. Hey, Kurt. Yes, I said Kurt. And now it's her. Remove. Remove. We want you. You and you. Confirm teaming leave. And we travel. What, we still have a mission here? Talk to the captain of the episode. I don't care about that. Talk to Constantine. Let's travel. Does this intermediate area here actually benefit us in any manner? Cards. Oh, Christmas cards. The one thing about these that I never quite understood. Why so much glitter? Oh, look, it looks so similar to the every other governor's house. Well, I'm surprised she's not dead.
You have returned to me. Your absence was sorely felt.
We don't appear to be in top form. A house intrigue's keeping you from finding proper sleep.
No, nothing to bring me nightmares as of yet. I'm blaming it on the change of diet. Now, tell me what adventures you've been up to. If you only knew how bored I grow behind these walls.
I would like, if you would allow me the honor, to introduce Bishop Petrus, emissary of Thélème.
Your Highness, may the light warm you in its holy embrace.
Enchanted to meet you, my father.
I've come here to present respects from Thélème and best wishes from the Mother Cardinal.
She has my most sincere thanks. But before speaking further, I would like to discuss matters with my cousin, if you would be so kind.
I've been to the neighboring cities as you asked of me.
Tell me then, was your journey adventurous?
Well, I was able to gain audience with the governors, give them your regards, and glean some information. The Bridge Alliance believes that a remedy could possibly be found by studying the local flora. They are quite motivated, but their research expedition has gone missing and there is no sign of life. And since they themselves are under constant attack, they cannot spare a rescue party to investigate. The Mother Cardinal, in her opinion, believes the Malachor to be a result of a curse.
A curse cast by a demon. An evil creature worshipped by a cult of island natives. If you would allow me to second the request of our Mother Cardinal, we are in dire need of your help. Our inquisitors are hardly diplomats, and... But I should let you finish, my son.
They have started their investigations in a village where strange events have been taking place, but they're unable to get to the bottom of it. The population keeps its secrets, and Thélème hopes that we might help them learn more about the cult.
This is all extremely interesting. You have lived up to my expectations, as always. That said, we find ourselves between the rock and the hard place. The bridge is already in open conflict with the island natives. Thélème and their inquisitors... We're going to have to tread on eggshells, but let's follow all the clues to their mysteries. We need to help them continue their investigations. Perhaps one will lead us to something useful. I don't have a lot of men, as well you know, and since I only trust you among them, take Kurt and any others that seem useful. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you.
If you would allow me, Your Highness, I would be honored to assist your cousin on his investigation.
Very well, then. You could start by indicating the precise location of your nasty village.
Of course, Your Highness. I should have thought of that sooner. Allow me to mark the location on your map, my son.
Thank you. Have no fear, Constantine. I will take care of all matters at hand.
Anything else?
Ask him about what? To analyze the condition, that seems useful to know, so we know who not to declare war on by accident.
How are relations with our allies?
Oh, they bow and scrape, and they regularly assure me of their unwavering friendship, so that they can better try to convince me to embrace their point of view, and only theirs. Thélème wants to convert me, and the Alliance assures me that only they will allow us to benefit from progress. They're a bunch of old foxes, but they take me for a young, brainless rabbit. The only thing they really want is to increase their influence on this island, with our help.
He's not wrong.
I'm going to leave now. Goodbye, Constantine.
Look out for yourself.
Yeah, bye, and I'll never see you again. I hope. Go to the village. You can't even grab something if you're not directly looking at it? I really don't like the idea of that. This village. South Road. That there's a North Road. Battle music. Who are we fighting? Ah, reach a village there.
We are arriving in my mother's village. Bed rice. There are wild beasts around it. We must be careful. The guys rad, who red spears know how to defend themselves, but we must be careful in the way there. Maybe enlighten protect me in this battle.
Fire hand. You like the fire hand? I want the fire hand. Stop jumping around all over the place. So just grab the damn loot already. Poor little bugger. So you can go that way. Or that way. Something over that way. Who are you? Alright, why not? Let's start this quest line as well.
This is where the spears of all past warriors are gathered. The branches are reclaimed by the tree and bring strength to the village.
Do you want to trade?
Travel.
Who do you think you are? By what right do you enter the home of our queen?
I'm the emissary of the Congregation of Merchants. I've come to meet your leader.
Come now, Arwand, you are not a watchdog. Where is my mother?
Siora, I didn't see you. You have come too late. Your mother has gone to wage a war. They left for Didekiden Nadageis only a few hours ago.
Oh no. We need to catch up with them and avoid the shedding of blood. Please, haste.
Very well then. Let's be off.
Alright, back out we go.
In order to go towards Didekiden Nadageis, we must follow the path leading toward the heights and to the forest.
This here? Well, where's this battlefield?
Wait. We should go left here. It's a more difficult path, but it's much shorter.
Look at the tracks. They chose to take the path on the right, it would seem.
Before a battle, it makes sense that they wanted to avoid a path with more danger.
If it is dangerous, let's not risk braving it when time is against us.
We risk meeting a great many beasts. But if we follow the warriors, we risk catching up with them too late to sway them.
Left path, left path.
Thanks for listening to me. I fear my mother may have already thrown herself into the battle.
Well, from what we've heard, they already have.
Protect me in this battle.
Yep, this dodge button does not really work too well.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Ooh, what was that? Well, we killed them. Odd. Oh, you gotta change the damn quest marker. We've got a point here. Let's put it. What's this? Two points, yes. I can set traps. I want to set traps. I'll do the cult. Let's do the battle.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle.
I totally pressed the dodger. Can I call hacks on these things?
Engulf our enemies.
I'll just shoot.
Your armor is falling apart. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
We each have our own little thing here. He's got magic. It's not doing anything, but he's got it. Yeah, I'll do the fine to the two of you.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Oh, come on, that's not what that button's meant to do. Why am I even gathering this? I'll never even use it anyway. Oh, berries. Oh, well, it's meant to be berries.
No, the battle rages on. My sister is surrounded. We have to help her. Come.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle.
I don't like them. You're just looking at both of us. The downward strike, which we only didn't hit any of us, actually.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Oh. Is this meant to be cool or something?
You are too late, Ciara. Mother has fallen, and we are defeated. No. This is not fair.
Why look at us?
So sorry.
Who is this man? He resembles one of us, but is dressed like a Renaigze.
I am the ambassador of the Congregation of Merchants. I'm sorry for your loss.
The congregation? And what side are you on in this war? Those that massacre our people? Esselt, calm down. You know that Mother sent me to seek out allies. You show up when the fight was nearly over. Was this part of your plan? You know that these monsters are taking our own. They must make honorable amends.
To forego vengeance?
We did our best to come as fast as we could, and I fought by your side. Please, please take the time to at least hear me out. There has already been enough death, and you are wounded. This is not the time for vengeance.
You may be right. Waiting for my vengeance will make it taste all the sweeter. I feel weak. Might I ask you to watch over our own Ciara? I must return to the village. Go on ahead. We will tend to the wounded. Won't we now?
Yes. We will do everything we can.
And
Alright, well, what
find
can we
my
have to
mother.
do in this scenario?
Or her body, if she is indeed dead.
Look at this massacre. How?
Find her banner. It bears the symbol of our clan.
You're all the survivors. Alright, where are the survivors? I have 5 hours to kill the survivors, but I don't think I can actually even find the survivors. Yeah, find the survivors on the battlefield.
This way. There is a survivor. Let's heal him.
Where? Ah, the guy just... Voila.
You now have enough strength to return to the village.
That's it. That's all we have to
He
do.
will take care of you. Over there. I think that man is still breathing. Let's make sure. You now have enough strength to return to the village. Find Arwant. He will take care of you.
Oh, these ruins are very strange. By what name did you call this place again?
Dadidak Heaton Nadagaze. There was once a battle in the past. A great victory for our clans.
Strange indeed. These walls are completely foreign to the styles of your own dwellings. Does this name that you gave the ruins mean anything in particular?
Yes. It means ruins of the first guardian.
I would like to dig around a little on the side. We might be able to unearth clues as to who actually built them.
You now have enough strength to return to the village. Find Arwant. He will take care of you.
Yeah, there's like 2 survivors somewhere. So it's not completely returned to the village yet.
Over there. I think that man is still breathing. Let's make sure. You now have enough strength
Stop
to
trying to
return
hide
to the
from
village.
me.
Find Arwant. He will take care of you.
A poisoned potion, you say? So there's one more survivor hidden somewhere. Well, there's a body over there. But we cannot leave yet, so that's clearly not the right way to go. So this way it is. Is there a survivor in this area? I mean, I don't actually see the body yet. I just see foreign bodies. So.
I beg of you, help me.
And still you dare to breathe. How can you hope that I am here to save you?
No,
What have you done with my mother?
Pity, I beg of you. I don't want to die.
Then answer!
Siora.
Encourage her.
Need some help?
They took her. The Queen.
Took her where?
We must find her.
But yeah, realistically, them not taking her it would make no sense. It's the perfect bargaining chip.
If your mother is in the
Like, yes,
hands
we
of
now
British,
hold your lead.
they'd have taken her to the closest camp.
There's still one server left. Let's find them.
Promise me that we will do everything we can to bring her back.
Is there a survivor in here somewhere? Yeah, the banner's here, but there's not much else. Was that another message? Ah. Canal de Espiritual says hi. So hello. Like 2 minutes or so to find this other survivor. Who's somewhere. Why? What was this shaking for? Hello, survivor.
Another warrior who survived. I do not think that we will find any more of them now.
Reputation up by 3. See, ooh, a +2.
May the grass always be soft beneath your feet.
Search the ruins. Why not? Search the ruins is the last thing we'll do, depending on the time period. So, yeah. Looks kind of French. Wrong button. Search the ruins, huh? Random. That's very suspicious. Let me through. This just makes more sense for his placement. Can we go up? Now we can. Good.
Look, there are some images on these walls.
Let's get closer.
This is the first time I've seen these drawings so closely.
You've never come here. You certainly seem to know the place.
This site is sacred and taboo. Everyone knows where it is, but no one ever comes here. All these colors are so beautiful. I never would have imagined that
I
they
guess
could
you've never
create
seen
something
them.
so delicate.
Who are you talking about?
Dyes can be quite expensive, especially with this
Of
time
those
period.
who built these lodgings, that my ancestors vanquished in a past war.
You know who they were?
I only know the legend of the Kid and the Daigeth.
I'm listening.
Translation,
It is
please.
said our people lived peacefully until the men appeared from the sea, intent on making our lands their own. They dug
Okay,
great
that'd be the
caverns
Vikings.
into the earth, ripped down our forests, destroying everything in their wake. They were evil. The warriors killed so many people that even their own people came to fear them. Here they built a terrible city that spewed out clouds of cinder and death. Our kings and queens were desperate. They went to the heart of our island, and the island heard them. From the woods appeared the first guardian. He was taller than a city, and with each step it smashed a lodging. It was a guardian of Rat, and the city could not resist him. Since then, the earth answers our call for magic, and in exchange, we become all Manawi, in keeping with the pacts our kings and queens once made.
It is a very sad and terrible legend. I wonder who these people from the sea could have been. People from the continent, no doubt. Our Malachor might well be the cursed result of that war from another age. We have nothing more, nor anyone else to find here. I must report all we've learned to Constantine.
Alright. No, we don't be doing that. However, the time period for it to fit would have to be the Vikings. However, come on, it's an easy climb, can we? Nope, of course not. The architecture would have to be French, which is plausible. The Vikings did land in Normandy and have the entire Normandy area, so possibly could have recruited some French architects and brought them over, so that could possibly fit. However, there's one part that's actually no, that could fit with the mountains of smoke. That could just be regular fires. So kilns, most likely. Oh, it was that bad.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle.
Well, this was an unexpected occurrence. Can we stab? I said, can we do the stabbing game, please? Not to get knocked down endlessly game. Is it? More than I can see, that's moved one bit. And now we run in circles. There, we win. So, I'm assuming we go this way, yeah? Can I return to the village? Is that it? Nope. This one here. Nope. Yeah, side quest, perhaps. Find the queen, yes, that does appear to be worth it. Where do we find this queen? Alright, that there is none available. That's great. Truly. Ah, stalls online. So it's good to know, I guess. So we could head back down here for this. Oh, camp area down there. Just to confirm, it's down this way. Not gonna be more of those things, are there? I don't like these little bat-looking things. Yeah, they got poison. Hey, level 8. That's great. I need to leave those things behind now. So, up. Yeah. Fine, I'll pick a damn thing. It's just... can you do this? No, I don't need that at all. A roll? Sure. Can we use a damn map? Good, let's continue southwards then. One remaining attribute point. Endurance 1 is tempting. Also, wear heavier armor is done. Mental power, you say? Do we even know any spells to begin with? Really? We are that close. That was just up there. Yeah, it's understandable why they've gone to war. This city is right here. So completely understandable why they would do it for it. Not their city, their village of sorts. That's where we are. Nope, I'm not gonna do any of that. The village is right there, you say? It's an awfully close village, considering it's said to be just next to this one. But let's go to Constantine. You should know about the people who were here before us. Use this break in your journey to manage your characters and companions. I'd rather not. Exit travel thing. Let's talk to Constantine and then end it, and I will not play this game again. Yeah, this game's not really worth it. Even since this game is free for the foreseeable future, at least until a certain amount of time next month, I don't really think I can actually recommend it, despite it being completely free for the next until like the 7th or so of the next month. What happened there? Someone die? So much of the game is bad that I can only really recommend it to people who want a discount Assassin's Creed. I'm talking like the very much earlier Assassin's Creed. Like, where are you running off to? Just gonna talk to you.
Happy to see you, my dear. You really don't look well. Have you not yet seen a doctor?
No, it's nothing. You know that I've always had a weak stomach. My nausea will leave me eventually. You wanted to tell me something?
We were not able, alas, to stop the clash between the forces of the Alliance and Siora's clan. We arrived at the village and the battlefield too late. The Queen fell.
I'm extremely sorry for your loss, Princess.
Thank you. My sister survived, fortunately, and we are recovering from this tragedy together. But our clan was extremely weakened by this battle and by recent events.
We shall keep a close eye on the Bridge Alliance and their undertakings. Rest assured.
You should know that the battle took place in the middle of ancient ruins. The ruins were quite strange. We discovered a fresco that I'm certain was crafted by continental hands.
Really? And how ancient are these ruins? Could they date back to the first landings of the Bridge Alliance?
They date much farther back than their arrival would explain. My mother and my grandmother have always known them.
Siora told me of a legend that spoke of them, about a people from the sea that were vanquished there.
Do you think it was the Nords?
It is not our custom to found a landlocked settlement. We have our islands, and it is enough for us.
If they are ancient, perhaps your people once practiced older customs. This story is troubling, but it reminds me of something that I once read in the reports of Lady Morange. You should go and find her. Perhaps she could tell us more about them.
Very well.
Anything else?
Ask him, why not? Nope, nothing of use.
I'm going to leave now. Goodbye, Constantine.
Look out for yourself.
Yes, but are you going to shout out goodbye? Well, can't actually do anything, can we? Let's go to the library. I love saying library like that. It just pisses off some people for some reason. I just love pissing people off for when you get pissed off for no reason at all. The library is empty. It's good. So I'm ended here. It's been about 3 hours. So since I will not be continuing this game, well, at least not in the stream, if I'm so bored one day, I might pick it up and continue, though I heavily doubt it. So I'll think back on what we have gone through so far. A very long tutorial area, which didn't really have much. So, not many points for that regard. A very, very lackluster control system. Like moving around, combat. Basic functions in detective games are locked behind skills. So, again, not many points in that regard. Although, due to the... I originally thought that the charisma stat allowed us to potentially go with different outcomes later on, though that does not appear to be the case, unfortunately. It just shortens the amount of quests you need to do. So, would lower your overall level towards the end, like the end boss fight, if that is a thing in this game. Is there actually much else to think about? The architecture is... Though some of it is done so perfectly well, the rest just outweighs it so heavily that none of it makes any sense. Especially given the time period. Like, some of these things like are for like 500 years prior, 800 years prior. And then you have some for like late 1600s, early 1700s type of walls in some places. Like the 3 to 4 meter thick interior wall, that was extremely nice to see. Though its thickness is like double what it would actually have to be. What else? I mean, there was that one tower that was nice, but we can't even get to it, so it's kind of pointless. Although it looks nice and it was well done, so I'll give it that. So there's some research towards the production of this game that paid off well. And the others was just like, well, we know what it should look like, so that should be fine. However, when you build something based off of what it should look like, and not for what its function is, it just ends up looking completely hideous, especially to those who knows what it should look like. Especially that moat. Lastly, no, both moats. Not all. Yeah, both. Because both cities that we went to each had a moat of their own. One on the exterior wall, and the other for its castle. Or fortified residence, as it's supposed to be. However, neither of the bridges for them allowed water to pass underneath it. One of them even had water going underneath the castle itself. So, a rating that I could give this game, and if I could recommend it to anyone whatsoever. For rating, I would give it a 0.8. It's just so much is bad that what little good there is can't really carry all the weight of the rest of the game. But then again, I have only seen the first 6 hours of the game at this point, though I will not continue it, so I cannot see if the game fixes itself later on. And if I could recommend this game to anyone, not really. Though if you ever find yourself with absolutely nothing to do, and it's still before the free game, well, next month's free game on the PlayStation, you should get it just to experience it, I guess. Or just to have something to do. Because honestly, I can't really recommend it otherwise. Or, well, perhaps if you're looking to see this how bad it really is it to confirm with what you've heard? In that case, yeah, right ahead. However, an example of how bad this game really is, I guess we could look at how I rated Call of Duty World War II. I'm pretty sure I gave that game like a 2.4. Although that was only because the one mission was really, really good, and I really liked that one mission. But everything else was complete shit. So, I've actually managed to rate Call of Duty World War II above Greedfall. So that should hopefully give an example of what I think about Greedfall. Although it's not like Greedfall itself is bad, but it's like so much just makes no sense at all. Like, let's look at his armor here. Like, the architecture and the ships of the time, well, of this game, tells us that we're, at the very least, late 1500s, very early 1600s. Yet, this guy's armor here is saying early 1000s? Realistically, yeah, it's early 1000. Very poor chainmail, not even a gambeson. Like, if you could just have a gambeson on, that'd be way more effective than this. Like, it's got plate armor from like 1300s, I guess. Like 1340 looking like it. Then he's got all this extra armor added on that's just completely pointless. And this helmet would just fall off. Like, it would literally just fall off right away. So that's completely pointless. It's got nothing for his legs. Yeah, waist down, no protection whatsoever. So His armor's rendered completely useless. This one slashes the legs, he's down, he immobilized, he's out of the fight right there. Yeah, a 0.8 would be an accurate rating for this game so far. Well, I guess that leaves me to just ending off and potentially, yeah. Next game I'll do for this How Bad Can It Be Because It's Free game, series, would be the it's one of the, I think it's Lara Croft games. Yeah, not Tomb Raider. Is it Tomb Raider? There was the 20th anniversary one, like, back in 2020 that I played. So we'll be playing the next one of that. So, I very much liked that 20th anniversary one, so this one here should be good. However, until that time, I got to recover from how bad Greedfall is. So hopefully everyone enjoyed my suffering playing this game. I'll see you all whenever. Have a good night, day, morning, evening, whatever it is. I'll see you all whenever.